This one's got a bunch of soft goods on it. It's got plastic all over all of the appendages for some reason. Radical Stegosaurus here. Today we have a very special mail day. This is a figure from a franchise that I do not often purchase things from. I guess once you see it, you'll maybe see why I was so excited about it. This is a Hot Toys figure, so we're looking at something with a lot of quality to it. Now, again, I don't typically go for larger figures, let alone ones from franchises outside of my norm, but I just couldn't help myself with this one. It's from a video game that holds a special place in my heart, and that video game is Knights of the Old Republic. So this right here is Darth Revan, who is the protagonist of that game. I saw this thing up for pre-order and I'm like, I gotta have this. It just looks so freaking cool. Honestly, I only have one other Hot Toys, and that is the Moon Knight one that they did. Quality on it is just absolutely exceptional. So I was kind of excited for this when I saw it. Just taking a look, it's got this cool little graphic here when you open it up. And there is Darth Revan themselves, all in their plastic carbonite, as it were. And let's take a look and see what they come with. Now, depending on how you play the game, your Darth Revan may be male or female. I used to play as the female Darth Revan, personally. This one, it doesn't really matter because it has the mask on, so you're good to go. So it comes with this little coin, and we get a couple of lightsaber hilts here, and they have cables attached to them, which I think is because they glow or something like that, so we'll see. Some swap out hands, one for holding the lightsaber, another one for like force pushing. We get those for both sides, which is nice. And then we have two more lightsaber hilts. Again, one of them has a cable attached to it, so probably for, oh, I didn't realize they're actually different. One lightsaber hilt has little spikes on it and the other one doesn't. I'm guessing this is the dark side versus light side sabers. You get like a swooshing effect. I want to make the lightsaber noise, but I'm not good at sound effects. You get the blade itself. So I believe this one is red and this one is purple. So you get two different colors. What's ironic about this, and I don't know if this was canon to the games or not, but when I used to play the game, that's actually how I played. I had a purple lightsaber and I had a red one. So it's kind of cool that it comes with both as an option. All right, so let's pull them out. It's got a little bit of plastic on them, but outside of that, not a whole lot. Oh, they have plastic on their hands. That's interesting. So you gotta, there we go. Take that off there. So just right out of the package, Hot Toys are just quality figures. This one's got a bunch of soft goods on it. It's got plastic all over all of the appendages for some reason. Not really, I guess that's to stop it from moving while it's in transit. It's got some good articulation. You know, you don't need to do too much with these bigger figures, but you know, you can move the legs and everything. I mean, you're not gonna be doing any super crazy poses. The cape has some wire in it, so you can do some cool little wire effect stuff. You can pull the hood down if you want to get a better look at the helmet. Arms and stuff move, obviously. So pretty neat. Let's put you right here, buddy, just for right now. And the last included piece here is the base. These figures typically come with bases. This one seems to be a little bit smaller than the Moon Knight one was, at least. It looks like this one's kind of branded. It says Star Wars, Darth Revan Legends, and I'm guessing the reason for that is they probably have other Hot Toys figures that are on these same bases. And I mean, economically speaking, this makes sense because if you're somebody who's collecting all of these, you're gonna wanna have room, right? So I understand the want to do that. There's no foot pegs or anything like that, so you can just plop them down right there and you're good to go. Oh, I almost missed something. There's actually a little booklet taped to the bottom of the package. I'm guessing this is instructions on how to use the USB lightsabers. It has some instructions for actually charging the lightsabers. What's kind of funny about this is it talks about that, but it doesn't actually give you the little box that it shows to charge them. So I guess if you want that, you're gonna have to get one on your own because it doesn't come with one. At least not, oh, wait, hold on. I might have spoke too soon. There are extra pieces here that I did not see. So what do we got? We have little ball things. I'm guessing these are replacement pegs for if like the wrist or the ankle breaks. We do have the little bit of the charger thing. Let's say you can hook the battery pack to something. And then I guess you, oh, I see it has to be plugged in and turn it on, duh. So you hook it to the back of your guy and that's how their lightsabers glow. Which, I mean, that's cool, but it also looks kind of, I don't know, kind of lame to have this wire hanging off of it. I mean, you could probably hide it in the sleeve. Well, actually, no, you kind of can't. But that's up to the person if you like that kind of thing or not. For me, I don't know if I'm going to display it like that, and I don't think you can actually take the wire out of this either. Let's test it out. Let's see if there's even a charge on it anyway. I'm just curious to see. Put the purple one in here. Purple's my favorite color. No, it doesn't look like there's, doesn't come charged out of the box, which, you know, that makes sense. The lightsabers are not super easy to pull out of the hilts. I will say that. So once you put them in there, you should probably consider leaving them in there. All right, so we got our lightsaber set up. I'm gonna go ahead and pop off the hand here and let's put a lightsaber in their hand. See how that looks. So it pops off pretty easily. No issues there. Saber fits in the hand pretty good. Not too bad. Can do all kinds of poses with it. Put their hand out. Make them do some force shenanigans, force pushing things, that kind of stuff. Have their cape all wild and crazy. And if you really want to get cool, you can have them, and I believe they actually did this in the game, if I recall. You can have them hold their lightsaber like this as well. Actually, what was funny is, from what I recall in the game, you couldn't wear this outfit unless you hacked it, because I had it on PC, so I was able to mod the game to have this as a costume in the game, as armor that you could wear, but that wasn't really an option if you played the game normally. All in all, I think Revan is a pretty cool figure. Again, I'm not a Hot Toys aficionado. I've only ever had that one Moon Knight figure that they did a while back, and I thought he was really cool. This one, to be honest with you, after, you know, manipulating it a little bit, it's not as impressive. You know, the soft goods they're cool, but like the hood's just kind of, it doesn't have like a sharpness to it like you'd want. And there's really not that much in the way of accessories. Like you get a couple extra hands, you get the lightsabers, you get the coin. I don't really know what else I would want, I guess. You know, maybe a little model of the Ebon Hawk or something like that. I just felt like maybe they could have done just a little bit more, especially because the price point is the same that I paid for that Moon Knight. And the Moon Knight had a lot more accessories that came with it. That's where my bar is set for this. I also wanted to mention real quick before we wrap up here, they actually did come with a little stand for the base. I didn't notice it in the package till I was taking some poses and stuff like that, but there is one in there and you can kind of hide it under the cloaks. Overall though, are you a Star Wars fan? Are you a Hot Toys fan? Do you have this figure? Do you have other figures? Where would you rank this one in that pantheon? I'm just curious. Again, not a big Hot Toys guy, but I did order the Artisan edition of Moon Knight and I ordered the Mr. Knight that they did as well. I'm just a Moon Knight fan, so if they make something Moon Knight, I'm gonna get it. So I'll probably review those as well. But in the meantime, hope you guys are having a good one and I'll catch you in the next one.